Everybody, it's been a while. I'm going to try to get some videos recorded and get some videos published in the next few weeks, as well as some posts. I hope everybody's been well. Today's theme is super simple, but it is something that is so often overlooked, and that's giving ourselves permission to be where we're at. And where I see this a lot, I've experienced this in my own life, I see this with clients, is, when we become aware of the patterns we're trying to shift, or something we're trying to move through, that's a double-edged sword, because then once we have the awareness, sometimes we start to judge ourselves for being back in it. This could be shame cycles, this could be perfectionist cycles, overachiever cycles, relationship patterns, whatever it may be. And the irony is, when we start to judge ourselves, we just perpetuate the cycle even more. And so, how common is that to recognize, like, why am I doing this again? I don't want to feel like this. I thought I've already moved through this. I thought I'm over this. I thought I've worked through this already. This isn't how I approach things anymore. And that just creates more stress around it and actually magnifies it. So, the first step is really just allowing yourself to be where you're at. And when something is ready to fully shift, it will. No matter how much you think you're ready, clearly there's some things that still need to be worked through. And while I say that, it doesn't mean that we just, give in and just let it keep sliding by. The first commitment is allowing yourself to be where you're at without judgment. And the second commitment is to step up and interrupt that pattern as a practice. Every time you do this as a practice, you are making little increments of change, and that's what adds up. So whether that is stopping the thoughts, whether that's taking a breath, whether that's, even just witnessing what's happening and not believing it so much. Somatic practices, maybe use a visualization, changing the thought, whatever is your work that you do around that. And using that as a practice and not getting frustrated that, why am I still doing this? Why is this still showing up? Because you're where you're supposed to be at any given moment, and you're at where you're ready to be at. And when we can give ourselves that allowance and grace, it frees up so much more space to actually make some of those changes and to stop taking the stress around the actual pattern from magnifying the issue at hand. So I know that's super simple. It's a super short video, but I hope that helps, and love to hear your experiences with it. All right, I'll see you soon.